What's up? We are going to do a video real quick, kind of discussing batteries and chargers and recovering your lipos when they go dead. Okay? So, I don't recommend recovering lipos, but we all do it, right? So, I don't have a lipo that is dead, but I'm still going to kind of go through how to do it. Alright, so, sometimes you get a lipo, you put it on the charger, it won't charge. Low cell voltage, yada yada yada, whatever, and you can't get to the charge. Well, that happens more often than not because you didn't put your lipo on a storage charge. These need to be put on a storage charge, right? So you need to run them, put them on a storage charge. If your charger does not have a storage charge option, you need to charge them, run the car for a little bit, and then store your battery. You don't want to leave a lipo fully charged because it causes a resistance in the cell, technical mumbo jumbo that I don't understand, and it'll eventually ruin the battery. I've done it on accident, but don't want to do it. And I end up with lipos with dead cells because I have a bad habit of not putting my batteries in a storage charge. So there's that. I am everything I'm talking about, I will do the opposite. I'm horrible at this. But anywho, also, LiPo batteries are no joke. They will catch fire, they will blow up, and they will burn your house down, your RC down. They are no joke. And when they're charging, they're very dangerous. My charger, this is my area. This is where my batteries are charged, and this is where my batteries are stored. Metal cabinet. So that way if it does catch fire, it's not on something like wood that's just going to make it worse. Hopefully my house won't burn down. So anyways, this is the charger that I use primarily. Get this off of Amazon. It's a great charger. It's what is that? HTRC T400 Pro. It's a dual charger. It's got the touchscreen. I really like this charger. I've had it for, I think, like 2 years. It's a good charger. And this will charge anything you need. You have your different ports, your charging leads, I should say, you can get. I have all kinds for the batteries I use. Most of the stuff that I use is EC5 and IC5. That's 99%, 95% of what I use. And that takes care of it. This storage charges, this discharges, this everything. This will do anything and everything you need. You can check your cells. I'll show you. So we will hook this bad boy up. Hold on one second. Let me put the camera down here. I'm not prepared, as usual. Y'all have seen any of my videos. Y'all know it's a cluster every time I make a video. I'm not a YouTuber. I just like making videos because I enjoy the hobby. So, we got our battery hooked up here. Channel 1. Go over here. So we go to monitor. And there you go. That's the cells in this battery. Interesting enough, this cell is quite a bit lower than the other cells. So this battery here is probably on its way out. So, good charger. Enough about that. Let's talk about recovering a lipo. Okay, so you get a lipo, you get a low voltage, whatever. Battery's dead. Won't charge. So what you do, you hook your battery up, go to like a nickel metal hydride, right? You go to that, you hit start, and charge it as a nickel metal hydride. Do not leave this battery unattended when you do that. Do not leave it on for very long. Leave it on a minute, maybe 2 if it's super dead. And then go and balance charge it as a lipo. Okay, if you're not familiar with a charger like this, so you have your lipo, you go in there, that's what it's going to look like. 4.20 volts, cell count, current charge. Current charge I didn't know nothing about. I still don't. But the rule of thumb, apparently, and how I do it, is if it's a 5300 mAh, I put it to 5300 amp, or 5.7, 5.3, 6.7, whatever it is. Whatever the mAh rating here is what the charge current is going to be here. That's all I do. And that'll recover your battery. Now, if your battery drops below or is at 1 volt, as far as the cells and everything, that's really risky apparently, and they're more likely to catch fire after that. So, you may not want to do that if they're that bad. But I've done it. I did it with this one today. The battery that was in here was at like 1 volt on each cell. I recovered it, ran it. The battery definitely didn't have the punch that it normally does. So that battery's getting discarded of. It's probably pretty well done. But I did get some more life out of it. Also, you can run whatever battery you want to run. You can run the Spectrum. You can run your Traxxas. Whatever battery you want to run. This is an expensive hobby. And when you have, you know, a big assortment of cars, it's really hard to have all these multiple batteries for each car, because almost every single one of these has a different connector. You got IC5s, you got Traxxas, you got Deans, you got IC30s, XT60s, just everything, right? So what I do is I pretty much change all my cars over, if they don't already come with it, to IC5s or EC5s. They're the same thing. And I get my batteries predominantly on Amazon. Okay? And this is a Traxxas right here. Amazon battery with a Traxxas connector. Way cheaper than a Traxxas battery. Works just as good. So that's kind of the spiel. Real quick, I hope this information helps somebody. And, you know, be careful. Get yourself a metal filing cabinet or a roll toolbox or something. Lipo bag, whatever, to store and charge your batteries in and or on or both, because they are dangerous. Anyways, until next time, appreciate it. Like and subscribe, or not, I don't care. Peace out.